Hi guys, so this is for 9 weeks on T, so I'm doing a 2 clip thing again for 10 weeks. So doing my 9 weeks, then I'll do 10 weeks next week. Don't have I don't think I have a lot to say today. I always say that and then I end up talking for like 7 or 8 minutes per video. Um so let's see this week. Um Not really any notable changes on T. Not sure if my voice is continuing dropping. I haven't listened to any video clips or anything like that. I was excited that last week's video, between the 2 clips, like you could hear the difference between my voice levels. So that was pretty chill. And but yeah, so transition hormone wise, whatever, I've not noticed any changes in the past week. But outside of transition, I started like my actual job for my second job, which is teaching kids in after school programs through science. And so that's kind of a thing because they, even though I've like handed my ID to people which has male on it, they are still just assuming I'm female by face and voice and everything. Like I still don't pass very well apparently in general. So pretty much everybody already thinks I'm a girl at work. I mean, some of the kids are like back and forth. Like I hear some kids say he and some kids say she. That's chill, but like all my coworkers and everything are just like female, ladies, blah, 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 and like no. So I did get an email the other day that was, it opened with ladies because it was addressed to me and another coworker who is female. And I responded and I was like, hey, I'm not a girl. I identify as male and I want to be referred to as such. And I never got a response. So we do have an educator meeting tomorrow, and I doubt I'm going to be brave enough to actually say anything about it because, just that's just how I am, unfortunately. And maybe someday it'll get easier, or like an actual opportunity will open up, or maybe like I don't know if she even like read the email, or if she was just like, okay, they got it, and I'm not gonna worry about it. But if she actually like read the email and got it, then maybe that'll like open some I don't know. But it's a big disappointment because I was really excited to be in a completely new workplace where nobody would know my old name and everybody could see me as male like right off the bat. But I'm apparently going to have to do that whole thing here too. Um, as for the hospital, I haven't been there in a couple of weeks because I keep getting put on call. I have a very specific job at my first job, and so like if there's not a patient for me to sit with, then I just get put on call. They don't need me, which has been really, really sucky for my bank account. Um, but aside from that, like my voice didn't drop a lot until the past couple weeks, so I'm not really sure what it's going to be like when I go back and actually start interacting with the people there again. So we'll see how that ends up going. I hopefully will be working this week, and if I'm not, I'm missing next week because I'm going to be at an anime convention in New Hampshire. So we're gonna could be even longer before I actually go back. Assuming I do go back, I might end up like getting another hospital job instead of continuing to go there because it is a very long drive. But I'm trying to settle into my new job before I try and figure all that out. Other things that happened, continuing through school, I was kind of sick the other day. I went home with a migraine, but those happen sometimes. And there's only one class that I've not skipped any of, and that's my EGST class, which continues to be extremely thought-provoking and cool, and like I'm getting along with all my classmates in there, which is really nice. Um, and other things, right? So my college has a QSA, which is a queer straight alliance instead of a gay straight alliance. It's more inclusive. Queer is more of an umbrella term. So they apparently, I haven't been to any of the meetings yet this semester because living on campus I have to drive all the way back, and I don't have a lot of gas money recently, so I haven't actually gone to any meetings, but they talk about stuff in the Facebook group that goes on in the meetings, and apparently they were going to try and go to some conference that was a little farther away, and someone commented like, no, there's actually going to be if you don't want to go to that one, there's an alternative that's like free registration. It's right in town, and it's for GLSEN, which is a gay, lesbian, straight education network. I'm not sure if I know it, but I actually did end up registering to go to that, so that's going to be on Saturday, November 1st, and I'm pretty excited because I haven't been to an event like that before, and I think I have a good friend who's going to go with me, he said, so gotta hold him to actually hold them to that so we can get it figured out and get going. But that's still a few weeks away, and it's not like I'm doing a panel or anything, but I didn't, I found out about like the ability to do workshops and stuff like 2 days before they close, and I was like, I don't have any time to get anything together. So, but if I enjoy going this year, then maybe I'll do a workshop next year. But I mean, conferences are something that I'd like to do more often, or to get involved in like local youth groups or something like that, which unfortunately, like, I'm too shy to just like show up at places, but I'd really love to be like a mentor for some people or something like that. I just really like doing that sort of thing. And I can't remember if it was the last video, if I mentioned this in the last video or not, but yeah, I was talking about maybe getting involved with my old high school's GSA, with someone who's in it currently or trying to get in it, but they're only like just starting up their clubs, and with my newer job, it might conflict with whatever time day they do it, so it's not looking very likely, but I just like having the option, ability, whatever, and if they'd even like me as an alumni going back to educate other youth who are involved in queer stuff. So, yeah, so I'm going to be uploading 10 weeks next Wednesday. I hit 2 months this past Monday. Today's Thursday, so it's been a few days since then. But 2 months is kind of a long time. It feels like a long time since I've started, even though not a lot has happened, but like, I don't know, time kind of seems to move slow from time to time. And I don't know, I had a really long day today. I went to my GST class, and then I was, doing schoolwork between classes. Then I watched a video on my educational psych class, and then I was like left, and I was gonna walk back to my car, and it was warm enough. It was like high 60s, almost 70, and the sun was out, and the clouds looked really nice. There's all the colors on the trees, and it's just this really nice, like, I had my headphones in, walking back to my car. It's like a 15-minute walk across campus and down to the lot where I park my car for school every day. And I kind of really like that walk. They have shuttles, but like I actually actively avoid using them because first of all, they're a pain in the butt. The schedules aren't very good, and second of all, I just like the walk. It's like a little sort of semi-me time before and after my classes to go back and forth from my car, and the exercise is good too. But yeah, so it's just nice to kind of have that moment. And then I got home, and there were some people here, and sometimes I just get not very social, but I feel like a lot of people have those moments. But anyways, I should stop rambling. It's at 8 minutes. I told you, this always happens, that I say I don't have much to say and then I keep going forever. So I will be doing another clip next week and uploading a video for 10 weeks, so see you then. Hi, so I already tried recording this clip one time, but I didn't like how it turned out, so let's do take 2 of part 2 of my 10-week on testosterone video. So I really don't have a lot to talk about today, I promise, because I've been wicked busy the past week or so, just trying to keep up with my life. So I'm hoping that that will settle down soon. I have a convention this weekend to get to, and then maybe next week I'll finally be able to just like, settle in halfway through the semester, finally settle in. But anyway, so transition stuff. So my shot today hurt. I don't know what I did, why, but like, because you have to go through, I'm so sorry for people that have like needle phobias and anything and don't like talking about the shot stuff, but you have to go, it's intramuscular, and there's the layer of fat over your muscle. So, and I do it in the top of my leg, and I did my left leg today, and so I'm going through the fat, and it's like fine, and then I hit the muscle, and it just like, ooh, ached, and then I start doing the actual injection, and it was just bad, and thankfully it didn't bleed or anything, and it's actually been fine since then. We'll see if it ends up aching later, but I just haven't had that sort of pain. I was like, oh, this sucks. So, but it's over now, and maybe it won't happen again, I'm hoping. I mean, I'm gonna be doing these shots every week for the rest of my life, so chances are slim on that. And then only one change that was of note is my facial hair, what little I have on my upper lip, has been growing in faster and thicker, so I actually I was shaving only once a week the past few weeks, but then this week I looked at in the mirror on Monday and I was like, wow, okay, I have like half a mustache there. I really need to get rid of that. So I ended up shaving Monday night too, and I'm probably gonna have to shave again by the weekend. So, not really looking forward to having to keep up on that too, because I'm kind of lazy about self-care. But it should be all right. And I mean, it's kind of exciting just to be like, more reminders that these things are happening. And when I was re-listening to this, I think my voice has still been noticeably dropping, which I'm assuming is a thing that's gonna continue for like a couple more weeks at least until it like evens out and settles down. Um, but I'm much more satisfied with how it sounds these days, even if, apparently it's not helping me pass much. But that's a whole other can of worms that I already opened last time. But anyways, I think that is all I really had to mention today. But I might be switching my schedule again and doing this more like on a monthly basis instead of a weekly basis, or a bi-weekly basis, or every other week basis. I don't know what bi-weekly actually means. It seems to vary depending on people want it. Is it twice a week or is it every other week? Um, Moving right along. I might be doing these like once a month instead. I don't know if I'd do like a little clip for every week just to be like, hey, this is me at this week, this is me at this week, blah blah blah. And still have everything, but I mean there's not a whole lot happening and I am very busy. I almost forgot to do my stuff today. I just like was upstairs in the bathroom and I was like, "Oh, that's right. I've got to do that." So just want to make sure I'm putting more focus into other stuff right now. So videos will probably be taking a back seat maybe for the rest of the semester. And spring semester doesn't get any easier. And I'm also going to be having, a convention vlog from this weekend for AAC, so that's going to be another thing to worry about. But anyways, so the next time I probably do a video update for my transition will be at 3 months on November 6th, so see you guys then. Bye.